The top 3 free ways to host your Discord bot in August 2025 are Replit, KataBump, and Railway. Be sure to stay tuned to see which option works the best for you. Before we get started, if you didn't see last week's video, be sure to check that out as I show you exactly how to create a custom Discord bot yourself. Once you get that set up, be sure to come right back to this video where I'll show you how to host it live. Now let's get right into it. Replit is our first option for hosting your Discord bot, and it's a great option as you can connect to GitHub or you can just upload your files directly. I used a template and I uploaded my files directly here on the left hand side. You can see that we have a stockbot2.python file. That's going to be my Discord bot file. And then there's a main.py file, and then there's a keep alive py file, which I uploaded as well. The main.py file came in the template and I'm not actually using it. So what I had to do was I had to adjust the .replit file to make sure that I was pointed to the right location. After I did that, I updated my secrets so that there was a secret for the Discord token, which will pull from the variables in the file because we can't actually access the .env file. And then we wanted to make sure that we had our requirements set up. That way the correct installations would happen before we actually run the bot. To test out that the bot is not currently running, we will run the help command and we can see that there's no output here. So now if we run the bot, we can see that it will very quickly give us a preview from what is running. And we can check the console to make sure that it's logged in the same way that we would see in the console in VS Code. And it says I'm alive, which is the file that I uploaded here. And now if we go back to Discord, we can see that whenever we run the help command again, we actually get our output, which we are expecting. This is the correct output, and this is what we want to see because we can run the commands. And as soon as we stop running this through the hosted deployment, we will not be able to run our help command anymore. Exactly what we want. So this is a great first option. It's really easy to integrate. It does not take very long, and it's completely free. For our second option, we're going to be using KataBump. To get started, you'll have to order a new server. You can name it whatever you want, and I'm using a Python server, and I'm using the completely free version. Once you press Create Server, it'll show up in your server section. If you press on See Actions, it will go ahead and update with everything you have underneath your subscription, and then it'll give you access to your server. If you press on Access, go to Server, your server will pop up and you can make any manipulations here that we need to, similar to what we did with Replit. The first thing we're going to change is our files. We can upload our files just like we did before. You're not able to connect to GitHub, at least I was not able to. And the one drawback I will say, the Discord token. We don't have a variable here that stores this or a secret that stores the value of your token. So you actually have to hard code it into the file. Once you've done that though, you can change the startup command to look for the correct location. It'll update that. And then you can just press run. You can go to your console and you can check that this is currently running. It might take a little bit to update. I noticed my console isn't updating super fast. Maybe it's the installs that take a little bit longer. But while that's running, we can go ahead and take a look and see what happens if we run action BBAI. We can see it's currently not showing anything. And as soon as this gets up and running, we will try that again to see that it is working. We can see that our session just started up and we're logged in now. So if we run our Discord command the exact same way that we did before, and we run action BBAI, we will see our action for Big Bear AI, and that will work exactly as intended. And then if we go ahead and press the stop button over here on the left, we will now be able to see that our action is not working. This is exactly as anticipated, and again, with that one drawback of having to hard code your token, I would say that this is a great option for hosting your Discord server. Now for our final option. Our third and final option, and my favorite, is Railway. Railway I have integrated directly with my GitHub. All that I have to do is push my files and it'll automatically update this every single time by redeploying. The first thing that you have to do once you get this set up is your app will need to have your token, just like we did with Replit. Once you have your token added there, you'll just change your startup command like before. So your build command will install the correct requirements from your requirements.txt file, and then your Python startup command, the exact same thing that you would run in VS Code or wherever you're running it in your terminal. And once you have that set up, you can just deploy the repo and you can watch it in action, going from initialization to build to deploy to post deploy. Now is a great time to mention, if you haven't downloaded this yourself, be sure to go down in the description below and check out the repo that I have where I built this stock bot. You can pull this exact same thing, make any manipulations you want, and then deploy just like I am to your server. Now we can see that this actually deployed in 35 seconds. So the deploy was successful and it says active. If we go to Discord and now we check the summary of open, we can see that we are now able to see a summary here and it's working as anticipated. And if we want to remove this deployment, we can just press remove. And whenever we go back, we will see that this no longer is going to work for open and there is no output. So we can see that our deployment is no longer here. But again, I'm going to be using this, so I'm going to redeploy this service. And the benefit of this is it's completely free and it has 500 free hours of use. I'm not going to use that much. I might use 10 days worth, but not 20 days worth. So I'm going to use this and it's completely perfect for me and completely free. And it's a great option for me, and it's ideally what I'm going to want to use. That is 3 free ways to host your Discord bot in August of 2025. If you found this helpful and you liked one of these options, or if you use a different option yourself, be sure to leave that comment down below so that others can find it useful as well. And while you're there, if you want to support me, I would greatly appreciate a like or even a dislike on the video, as it really helps me beat the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to subscribe for future content, be sure to do that as well. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next one.